We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 10 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support and test key resistance levels. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on within these charts. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 11:40 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area from Friday to Monday, and continuing from red bars to bright green bars in the last several days. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, back under a bear indicator here on the 30-minute chart at the 534.20 level, acting like a support here in the after hours, and it needs to get a bull indicator to cancel this out. If not, this bear indicator can start to reflect the weakness into these charts, right? So I'm going to be watching that closely here going into tomorrow. That bear indicator has canceled the bull indicator from down here on Tuesday at the 526 level after breaking out of this tight range from 523 to 528. It broke out, used it as support here up here at the 528.70 level, and that's the push that we got yesterday. And today it is in a tight range, trying to hold support at the key support level that we were watching of 533. And here it is at 534, trying to get back above 535. Now, it isn't only the SPY here back under a bear indicator. You have the QQQ in this tight range consolidating. No bear indicator just yet. It's still under a bull indicator, but something to watch. You have Tesla here back under a bull indicator, but you have Apple here with a bear indicator that popped up into the close, pushing it back down towards the 194 level and rejecting off key resistance up here at 196. And you also have here Netflix back under a bear indicator here at 650, something to not ignore if it continues to roll that weakness over into tomorrow, as well as here with the SPY. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour though, there's no bear indicator, right? So this is going to be crucial to watch if in the bigger picture this staircase effect continues to hold, this bull indicator continues to dominate over the chart, and with any possible move to the upside. So that's something I will be watching here going into tomorrow's volatility. Now, when we zoom in and look at this from the 15-minute, we could see here a bear indicator in the first half of the day at 534.50. Support of 534 was broken through, and it came all the way down towards 532 and fought to get back above using 533 as support. Now, a bull indicator popped up at the 534.35 level to be exact, and that's something I will be watching going into tomorrow. If this staircase effect here can continue to hold and any push to the upside, this bull indicator needs to hold true and inflows need to follow. And that bull indicator on the 30-minute, I would like to see it as well as the 1 hour continues to hold, right? And cancel out this bear indicator on the 30-minute chart. Now I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, with outflows crossing the midpoint to the downside on the 30-minute, and we could see that weakness there in the first half of the day, and now it's trying to consolidate and come back up as inflows have crossed back over. Now it's really close to the midpoint here, and this is something to not ignore. It's only sitting at 0.23 above the midpoint. It needs to push up higher to justify any further move to the upside and for those inflows to have any significant impact over these charts. Now, when we go ahead and zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see why the chart hasn't completely collapsed, right? Even though outflows have dominated all day and dominated over the chart here of the inflows, dropping them from 6.33 down towards 1.19, it is still positive, even though it's red, 1.19 above the midpoint. So as long as this does not cross the midpoint, it may not reflect further weakness into these charts. If anything, inflows continue to hold up and find support at these higher levels before doing the next leg up if these inflows pick up to continue reflecting that strength into these charts. And that's what I'm going to be watching for here going into tomorrow as it's trying to push up. And to justify this move from 532 up towards almost 535, these inflows do need to start picking up in the bigger picture. Now, in the volatility, we could see when the inflows and outflows have dominated over the chart, but inflows are back above and sitting flat, sitting at 0.46 and green. And I will be watching if it could push up higher. If it crosses down, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. And if it rolls the weakness over into the 30-minute, the first support I'll be watching is 533. Then below that comes 530. And then I'll be watching 528. Now to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to continue upwards, continue this staircase effect here on the 15-minute, roll it over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, pushing them upwards. And the first resistance is the 535 level. It's been a huge resistance yesterday and today. And then above that comes 537. And if both of those get broken through and those inflows continue to push up here on the 1 hour, switching from red to green, then I'll be watching the 540 level. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them as they're really close to the midpoint here on the 1 hour, and same thing on the 15-minute, back green, but it needs to push up higher, roll the strength over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, and I'll be watching that closely going into tomorrow's pre-market and trading day. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.